Welcome to Unit 2. We are going to be learning all about perimeter and area in Unit 2, and for our first learning goal, we are going to work on perimeter. Perimeter of a triangle, parallelogram, square, and rectangle. So the first thing we're going to do is our vocabulary. So for these vocabulary words, hopefully they are all review. So if you want to just write in the word and then the shape, that is absolutely fine. If you don't know what the shape is, if you don't remember what they are, then write the words in too. So our first one, triangle. Since we're going to be finding the perimeter of a triangle, we need to know what that is. A triangle is just anything with 3 sides and 3 angles. Parallelogram. This is the only one I think you might have any trouble remembering, but it's any shape that has 2 pairs of parallel sides. So the opposite sides, if they went on forever, would never touch. And those opposite sides are also equal. Next one is a square. Any shape with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. And the last one is a rectangle. Any shape with 4 right angles, but the opposite sides are equal. So those are the 4 shapes we're going to be worrying about. And now we're going to talk about what it means to find the perimeter. If I'm going too fast, please pause it and get this stuff written down.
All right, so our next vocabulary, this is one that we do want you to write down because this is probably something new for you, or at least a little bit of a review. So perimeter, the length you get when measuring the distance around a shape. So we have a nice visual here for you, and you'll notice that our little guy is traveling all the way around the shape, and that is what the perimeter would be. How do we find the perimeter? Glad you asked. We add up all the sides. It's as simple as that.
But does it work on every single shape?
We will find out.
We will. Let's start with a triangle. So for these, we're going to show you pictures of the different shapes that have the dimensions. If you would like to draw the picture in, that's totally fine. If you prefer to just write down the equation when we're done, that's also okay. But we're showing you the picture because that's what you're going to need to learn how to do. So for our triangle, we've got the length of 9 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 11 centimeters all the way around. So if we're finding the perimeter, we said we're going around the shape, so all we have to do is add up the sides. So we'd add up our 9 plus our 11 plus our 10, and when we add those all up, we end up with 30. Now I'm not totally done yet. I still have to label my answer. And we're talking centimeters here, so it's 30 centimeters. That's it. Easy peasy.
Nice. All right, let's look at one other example. And this one we sort of liked because you'll notice here we have one length of 7 centimeters, one length of 8, but we have this height here. And what's interesting is you don't really need it in this case.
Nope.
And what we want you to realize is that can happen often. You'll get extra information. You have to decide, is it important or not in this case? In this case, for perimeter, we don't need it.
But there's missing sides. I don't know what those are.
Oh, yes. So if you remember, a parallelogram has opposite equal lengths.
Oh, yeah.
So if this is 7 centimeters, this right here is also 7 centimeters. So once again, you have to really think it through. Once again, here too, we have 8 centimeters. That means opposite side will also be 8 centimeters. So,
because I was thinking just to add 8 and 7, but that wouldn't be right. That's only 2 sides.
And it might be tempting to say, ooh, 8 plus 7 plus 4. There we go.
Yeah.
But no. So we are going to add 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 7. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, and that will equal 30. Are we done though? We still need one more thing. No.
Yeah,
one more thing. We have to add the label. So now we have 30 centimeters. All right. Your turn.
Yep.
You are going to now put these in your journal. You're going to notice.
We got one more for them to try first. All right, so write this one down. Try and solve this one first, and then we'll come back and show you the answer. But you've got your square. Each of these little lines here means that it's equal. So if you saw this line is equal to this line is equal to this line. So 3, 3, that tells you that all 4 sides are 3. So keep that in mind when you try it, and then come back and we'll show you the answer, and hopefully you get the same thing as us. So hopefully you've tried these in your journal. So to show your work, what we'd like to see is the 3 plus 3, obviously, but we're not done. We have to add up all the way around the shape. So we have to add another 3 and another 3. So our total is 12, and again, like we said before, label. So 12 inches. Now,
I guess I was anxious about this, or sort of excited. So these are the ones you're going to try in your journal. And remember, you can draw the picture if you want. You don't have to. The thing that we're mainly looking for is that you are writing down the equation, showing us your work. And remember to label correctly. So good luck.
And then when you're done, don't forget your summary and your question after you finish answering those.
Yes.